Oh God, why does this feel so weird? It feels like I'm about to tell you my whole life story, low key, a little bit. Anyways, we're gonna talk about generational curses. So my generational curse is confinement. It is on mostly my mom's side. I get a lot of the strength to break it from my dad's side, but it's mostly present in my mom's side of the family, that lineage. So, little background about me. So, hey, my name is Yasmin Lauren Gray. I am 24 years old. I am from Southern California, Pasadena, California. And I am the youngest, yet the oldest, yet the only child. It's a complicated life I live, anyways. So my mom was married, and then she had my brother and my sister, and then she got divorced, and then she met my dad, and after he had me, he married his first wife, and he had my little sister, and then he had the twins, and then he, a few years after, had my other little brother. So I am the oldest on my dad's side. I am the first daughter, and I'm the first grandchild, and that's me. And then on my mom's side, I'm the baby. I'm the last born. I am the sixth grandchild. And yeah, so that's a little backstory about my life, where I came to be. But anyway, so my generational curse is confinement, and it stems from my mom's side of the family, the women in my mom's line specifically, and a lot of it has to do with relationships, because which is why I think I'm such a lover girl, and I think I respond the way I respond to relationships because of this, because basically, none of the women knew how to pick them. Essentially, is what it is. None of the women knew how to pick them. So they picked men that were abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. They picked men that had nothing going for them, that were not emotionally intelligent, that, just didn't match them or meet their level. Like, the people in my family, the women in my family are strong, and they are it, and they are women that have power and pride and confidence and so many abilities to do whatever they wanted, but because of circumstance, they didn't complete that task, or didn't complete that goal, or they settled for the man, or picked this instead, or didn't, whatever the case may be, they didn't do it. So that's where Yasmin comes in, and Yasmin's meant to break, she's meant to break free. And it's so funny because my whole life I've always been a wild child. Like, one of my mom's best friends calls me her flower child, because I'm always the type of child, I'm the kid that's talking to the trees and hugging the trees and talking to the animals and plants and stuff, like, I've always been a very woo type of kid, like, I don't know how to explain it. If you know, I guess. But I've always been a very spiritual kid at that. Like, I've always been very in tune with myself, in tune with nature, in tune with whatever the hell I could be in tune with, essentially. So my generational curse is confinement. Whew. I see it specifically within my relationships, and I know that for me is one of the biggest things, because I am always being told that, like, I have to choose freedom over comfort. I have to be free. I cannot be with someone who tries to define me, because I'm the only one that can define me. I can't be with someone that tries to put me in a box, because I don't fit in any category. I can't be with someone who needs me. I can't be with someone who's like, I need you at my beck and call. I know, because I can't even be my own need at my beck and call. Like, I'm spread, not so thin, but I'm spread across, like, I got a lot of girl in me, got a lot of woman in me that I am learning how to cultivate. I'm learning how to be the woman that I want to become, be the woman that I'm meant to become. And the woman that I'm meant to become is wild and free and carefree and just whoa, you know, like she's just a star. She's just everywhere. And I was presented with this topic of what is your generational curse because someone asked me if I still felt like a slave to my bloodline. And I was like, what do you mean feel like a slave to my bloodline? Like, because I have to do all this work? Like, I was confused. I was like, I don't understand your question because I don't feel like a slave to my bloodline. If anything, I feel honored. I am impressed with myself and honored with myself, for myself, because my bloodline, everybody, every ancestral being, every person that came before me that has the same blood as me, the same drive as me, the same ambition as me, the same strength as me, the same resilience as me, the same physicality as me, everybody that came before me, they decided that Yasmin's the perfect person for the job. Oh, what do you mean? You picked me. You picked me. Of everybody that could have came. Everybody that there is in this bloodline on two sides, because like I said, I explained my family tree. There's two sides. You guys picked me. I'm honored. Like, I feel like in the beginning of my spiritual awakening and my spiritual journey, when I first started this when I was like 16. I was like devastated. I was like, why would you pick me? Why would you want me to break generational curses? Why would you want me to do all this hard work? Why would you want me to cry and suffer and to feel bad and to get my heart broken over and over and over and over again by friends, by family, by boys, by whatever the case may be? Why me? Why? Like what did I do to deserve this? Why can't I just float through life like everybody else does and just be happy and not have to worry about anything or not like be too introspective or anything? Like, why did you pick me? I was so mad. Like, I was so like, damn. Once I really like started to learn like what it meant to break generational curses or to even own my power or be in my power, I had no idea. Girl. I was like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what the fuck? I'm just now finding out about spirituality. And then a year later, I'm finding out that, bitch, I'm about to go through like 8 different heartbreaks from like 80 billion different people. And I'm going to have to learn how to find myself again. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to become so confident, so assured, so sad, so depressed, so broken. I'm literally going to go through every single emotion that has ever even lived, the ones that we don't even know about. And I all have to do this while, like, still being a good person. You know how much work that was, bitch? Oh my God. I was like, what the actual F-U-C-K are you doing to me? I am distraught. But, like, now I'm 24. And I just moved back to Southern California after I lived in Detroit, Michigan for a year or so. Like 2 winters I lived in Detroit. I'm not a pretty crier, but I can be, but I'm not. But I am about to be everything. I mean, I'm about to be everything. I mean, everything that everyone before me has prayed for. I already am. But where I'm going is so much deeper than anything I could have ever imagined for myself, because of course I have such a vivid imagination. Like, I'm psychic, I'd be seeing stuff, you know? But like, I have such a vivid imagination. I can imagine the wildest things, good and bad, you know? Like, I have so much in my mind all the time. But the way I see it, I didn't want this for myself. I mean, technically, yes, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about, like, step back a little bit, step back a little bit. We're right here rather than all the way back here, okay? Okay, so I didn't plan this for myself. And I don't even know what's about to happen. I just know that I have worked so goddamn hard to be the woman that I am. I have worked so goddamn hard to embrace myself in the way that I have. I have worked so goddamn hard to let go of the things that no longer serve me. And while I'm still fighting them, I am still fighting these battles. I am still letting go of things that no longer serve me. I am still racking my brain around why some things didn't happen and why other things happened instead. I am still figuring everything out. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing figured out. I am just going through the motions, solely walking on faith. That's it. I have nothing else to walk on, because every time I try and step out and do something on my own, I'm met with resistance, or it doesn't work, or I don't actually get to do it. But the moment that I stop trying and I walk solely in faith and I rely solely on my ancestors, solely on God, here comes Jasper to confirm everything that I'm saying. My little buddy, he's my psychic cat. We are very, very spiritually connected. Oh, my baby. We both get overstimulated very easily. We're both very picky eaters. We both have a little bit of both have a little bit of temper tantrums. But this is my baby. Where you going, baby? Where you going, baby? So, yeah, I just wanted to say that my generational curse is confinement. What's yours? It's time for me to stop talking now. That's why Jasper came in here. He came in here to tell me that it's time for me to stop talking. I don't need to tell everything, all the details. I just needed to tell you that my generational curse is confinement, and I will no longer be confined. For me, for myself, for my younger self, for everybody that's coming after me, and everybody that has come before. We will no longer be confined to the men, to the friendships, to the jobs, to the societal expectations, to life. Bye, 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 bye. Not us anymore. It's not us anymore. And I am the reason. I get to be that reason. I get to be that reason that we get to be free. Now go be your reason for whatever your generational curse is and be proud of it. Because it's a blessing. To be the one that is chosen out of your bloodline is a blessing. To be the one that is handpicked out of everyone that has come before you and everyone that can come after you. That is the biggest gift you will ever receive in this lifetime. That is the biggest gift you will ever receive in this lifetime. Okay? So go be that gift to yourself and to everybody else.